So it's happened again. I was outside feeding the birds this morning and I heard chirping, and I was looking everywhere, and I found one of my ducks. She had just hatched out some babies, but so that was surprising. I didn't realize that anybody was sitting in a nest there. And then I kept hearing chirping in another area, and I was looking, and there was this box in one of our old chicken coops, and I kept turning the box, and I was turning the box, and I kept hearing chirping, kept hearing chirping, and I was like, where the heck is this little baby chick? You know, because it was right there, but I could not see the chick. So I was like, is it buried underneath the wood shavings or something like that? So finally, I looked really close in the way back of the box, and here was this little tiny black baby chick there, and I was so glad I found her. She can't be any older than 24 hours. Her very first feathers haven't even come in yet. So basically at this age, she'd be ready to come out of the nest to be with mom, and of course there was no mother chicken to claim her. So basically what I'm learning, because this is the first year that we've let a rooster stay with our hens. Basically what I'm learning is ducks make very good parents, and they take very good care of their babies, and chickens are giant flops. I'm sure there's a lot of hens out there that take very good care of their chicks, but as evidence from these two kitties that are thankfully still alive, and this little tiny baby, and hopefully he or she will live over the next 24 hours. Both times the mothers have abandoned them, so it's a little bit frustrating because it's one more bird that I have to take care of, but I know it's my fault for not picking up the eggs. So I'm gonna try and get a little area sectioned off for that baby in here, because these two are old enough and quite spry now that this little baby will get picked on. So until this baby is stronger, cause like I said, it can't be older than 24 hours, she's gonna have to stay separated. Now these two are gonna be a little bit boogers. Yep. Probably have to put like a washcloth over the carrier. I'm just glad I was able to find this little baby. Obviously, it'd be kind of hard to see a black chick in the very back of a large, dark box, so she had finally lifted up her head, and I got that glimpse of white under her chin, which is the only reason why I was able to see her. So anyways, that's the exciting news, I guess. Glad she's alive. I'm really depressed that now I have to help Mama Duck out there take care of her young. It's just another pen that I have to set up. So I've definitely learned my lesson about not being lazy and not picking up the eggs, because when I don't pick up the eggs, well, this is what I end up with. So kind of tired. I'll get this little baby set up. Maybe do a follow-up video if he lives over the next 24 hours. At this young, it's you never know if they're gonna live. Ducklings seem to be a lot more durable or sturdy than chicks seem to be. So usually with ducklings, I'm usually pretty confident I'll have a 99% survival rate, but with chicks, it can range between 50 and 60% survival with me. So and I don't know how long this chick's been abandoned for. The eggs that she was near were still slightly warm, so I assumed that there was a chicken on there before I went out. And I have a slight idea of the chicken. But basically, sorry for my rambling. Basically, I know when the mother is going to take care of them, when the mother will protect her babies from me. You know, when I happened upon my duck and her newly hatched out ducklings, she screamed at me and held her mouth open real wide and puffed up her wings and tried to make herself look as big and scary as possible, telling me to back away from her babies. So, you know, I know that she's going to be a good mom and she's going to take care of her young. I've got a chicken that's been sitting on an egg for over a month, just one egg. That's obviously not going to hatch, but every time I get near her, she bites me. So I know that if she did have a little chick that she hatched, I know she would have been a good mother. But obviously when there's no mother there to claim her babies, which I would have greatly appreciated, I kind of have no choice but to bring him in. She is a cute little baby, though. Those other ones are getting so big. They're only like, I don't remember when I made my last video. Probably 4 or 5 days old. But look how much bigger they are compared to that little tiny baby. And they've got, I wonder if I can grab them. See this one? Let's see its feathers. So this is obviously an older, much stronger chick. I'm pretty confident that they will grow to adulthood. But when they're this young, you just don't know. It's a waiting game. Whether they make it past their first 72 hours, basically, is a good timeline to give a chick. What are you doing? Amber loves babies. Amber's had quite the fair share of her babies. She used to be my neighbor's dog, and she was used as a breeder. Baby after baby, this girl pumped out. She was a good mama, though. I used to watch her play with her puppies outside. Whenever she had puppies, her owners were nice enough to move her under a tree. She basically starved on and off for 5 years without any food or shelter or water. It'll take a good day for this baby chick to mellow out. She'll probably be screaming for a few hours before she tuckers out. So, thanks for watching.